I look like a 2 out of 10, if not like a 1 out of 10. I literally look subhuman. I don't look like anything worse. I just look like this weird, pudgy boy who just wanted some attention. Attention from girls, the respect from men. Because deep down, it made me so insecure. So insecure that those other guys who had the lucky genetics, they were super, super tall. They were super lean. They had the chiseled abs, the chiseled muscles. They were really lean. They had everything I want. Everything I ever wanted. And I didn't have any of it. None of it. I just look like this fat slob who just can't handle life at all because I've been taking the classical advice of just be yourself, bro. Then, in the midst of the chaos, in the midst of all this chaos, I discover a rabbit hole, a category, a niche. You probably know what this is already, and that is Looksmaxxing. So I discovered Looksmaxxing is I'm just crying on my bed and just rubbing my eyes out. And I see all these guys online being over 6 feet tall. They had the perfect eye shape, the hunter eyes, they had the perfect jawline shape, Toleramus, and like all this nonsense. They had everything. And it low key made me feel very insecure. So I took their advice. I start buying loads and loads and loads of gum. Start exercising. I start, falling deeper and deeper and deeper into this rabbit hole. I become entranced about skincare products. I I chew loads and loads and loads and loads of gum every single day, like 5 or 10 strips of the gum strips every single day, just trying to get the jawline. I'm just there chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing, literally looking at all these random guys online. All these random guys online who are like, "Oh, did you see this guy? He mogs every looksmaxer and he mogs and everything." I just feel really insecure because I'd go into the gym, I'd look in the mirror like all the other gym bros, gym rats, and everybody else would be doing around me. I look in the mirror and see, oh, bro, muscle pump, muscle pump. I'm just there flexing my biceps. My muscles are pumped full of blood. Then, when they get back home, I look in the mirror and I just don this skinny frame which makes me feel insecure to the point where I don't even want to take off my sleeves. Everybody knew I lifted, but I didn't want to take off my sleeves and like show off my arms and everything, 'cause I knew they look skinny, not like any of the roided people online who take steroids or spend a million hours in the gym every single day on their push pull legs split, bro. You need to get 10,000 grams of protein, bro. I didn't look like those guys online, so I start feeling very self-conscious, doubtful, and I just lose all my self-confidence and it comes crumbling down at my hands. Crumbling down. And I'm back where I started. And I don't even see the point of looks maxing or trying to improve my looks or anything, or even be confident in myself now, because I tried all of it. The attraction from girls were very minimal, barely minimal. I had the pretty boy hairstyle where the long curly hair that touched my face and everything, and even when I didn't have the perm, everybody would say, "Oh, bro, you have a good hairstyle, this, or whatever." Low key though, looks maxing made me feel very insecure. Very insecure. I never said this to anybody, but Looksmaxxing deep down, it made me feel insecure. I didn't even want to show myself because I knew whether I'd be taking a shirtless picture at the gym, sauna, a shirtless picture at home, or whatever. And say it's good looking, say it's good lighting, say if it's just normal, right? I knew that it would differ from what I would look like in real life. In real life, I knew I'd look a lot different. One, I don't have the lighting and angles. I don't have this. I don't have that. In person, I just look weird, floppy, slubby, like a slug. This made me learn a very important lesson indeed. What is looksmaxing? Now, looksmaxing is pretty self-explanatory. It's a rabbit hole full of people who seem very, very like obsessed and like with the whole, oh, bro, I need to look like Jordan Brett or whichever this guy is, because he has the perfect master muscles, cheekbones, and then the perfect eye tilt, the cancel eye tilt, and the perfect ear shape, the perfect hairstyle, the perfect, just like ruining their mental health. They're obsessed over genetics. And this is the reason why so many people are black pilled today. Probably you, bro. You absolute idiot. If you're still black pilled, bro, I just want you to know, I'm calling you out right now. You're an idiot who just copes. You're just coping eating cereal and being like, Oh, bro, I have the perfect genetics. I don't have the perfect. Da, 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 da. Shut up, bro. Shut up for a second. Yeah, you might not have the perfect eye hunter shape. You might not be 6'6" with the perfect Aryan genetics and the blue eyes. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Of course, it may be a little harder because you might be 5'4" or really short and you don't have much. This was my exact situation because my genetics didn't really allow me to grow that tall. And I was very, very insecure about it because all the tall guys in my school would make fun of me for it and just point at me and laugh. Hey, bro, you're short. And everybody would constantly point at me and laugh and laugh and laugh. Ha 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 ha. You're short. I'm taller than you, bro. See? Coming up right next to me. I felt very insecure. I didn't want my life anymore, and I just thought about ending everything. Just like the black pillars like you. So basically, in other words, looks maxing is you want to look better, hence the term looks max. You're maxing out your looks, and you'll experience this over time. When you get into the looks maxing niche, you'll meet guys who are also looks maxing and looks maxers. You'll talk to them, you'll shake their hand in person, or maybe you're talking online, then you meet them online. You speak to them, and they're like, oh, but bro, I bone smash my face for 10 hours a day. I mute for the entire day while if we even sleep, I tape my mouth and I do this and 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 this. And it's like their whole schedule is just focusing on looks maxing. They can't even think for a second straight on thinking about anything else other than bone smashing their face so they can bruise their face and get the regenerative bone growth so that it makes your face look better. Just bone smashing their face. Mewing for 10 hours a day. You have to mew for 10 million hours a day, bro. You'll meet these guys, bro. When you're like, oh, bro, my whole personality is looks maxing. And da, 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 da. You'll think they're artistic or something. You'll think they're weird. You don't even want to be around them. You can't even speak with them because they only constantly think about looks maxing, looks maxing, looks maxing, looks maxing, looks maxing. Okay, bro. Do you even focus on your money? No. Okay, bro. Do you even focus on your mental health? No. Do you see how stupid that is? Obsessively just bone smashing and everything, and you're stuck there, not getting anywhere. Cause sure, of course, looks matter, but looks deteriorate, even if they don't and they have the perfect genetics. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something very important right now. I'm sure we've all had that kid in our school who was, tall, lean, chiseled abs, chiseled muscles, lean. He doesn't have to do anything, right? He's not even that active. Say this guy was in your middle school or elementary school, and you're in high school right now, or going to college, or you just finished high school. If you look at that guy and what's gonna happen in his future, he might ask you because you've been hitting the gym and everything, and he's like, oh, bro, I'm starting to get love handles and everything because my genetics aren't doing enough for me anymore. What do I do, bro? What's the best workout routine? What's the best workout plan? What's the best this? And they'll constantly ask you for everything. I guarantee it, bro. Later down the line, you'll probably experience this. You'll experience many of the things which I just mentioned if you were paying attention, you dopamine fried monkey. Now here's the thing about looks maxing. Looks maxing generally, of course, improving your looks and the general way of looks maxing is good, but there's a couple issues which I'll go over in a bit. But you need to really, really think this out. Think it out, bro, because I didn't. I thought the perfect idea was just mew for 10 billion hours a day, chew 10 million pieces of gum a day. You gotta maintain proper tongue position and everything. You will learn later down the line once life hits you like a rock, once life hammers you down and teaches you a lesson. This is where all the people who want to scroll, go to Subway Surfers, TikTok, who are dopamine fried monkeys, who just can't handle the blatant truth. I'm gonna just let him go. I'm just speaking directly to my boys, our brotherhood. You. I'm gonna explain the cure to all this. The cure to all this issue. It's gonna sound weird, but stop looks maxing. You're gonna go, what? What do you mean by stop looks maxing? Stop looks maxing. Do you understand when you like looks maxing, you're like bone smashing your face for 10 hours a day, you're chewing gum, you're mewing, and you're like everything? Do you understand how autistic you look to another person who asks you, okay, bro, what's your hobbies to life? And your only response, because you're not gonna lie, obviously, you're gonna say like, "Oh, bro, I just bone smashed my face for 10 hours a day. I'm you. I just watch all these Sigma males, Looksmaxxing edits and like advice and everything on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, bone smashing their face every single day, icing their face and everything." Or you're gonna take another approach. You're not gonna say anything at all. You're just gonna stand there. Stand there because you know you have no other hobbies other than smashing your face and going like crazy. So you just stand there. You don't say anything. You don't move an ounce. You don't move a muscle. You just stand there and you look at the person directly in the eyes and you're very awkward, nervous, and very self-conscious because you can't say a word or the other person's just gonna think you're so obsessed. So stop looks maxing. There's certain elements of looks maxing which are actually good for you, but other than that, don't even focus on it, bro. Because I have a superior method, which I mentioned earlier in my channel, which is known as gigamaxing. Now, gigamaxing, for all of you idiots who don't know, gigamaxing is essentially, it's practically like looks maxing on steroids. Picture there's a rank of all the maxing, maxing, and maxing, and maxing. Picture looks maxing is like 3 or 4. Gigamaxing is at the top 1. But thing is also, you have to keep in mind, when you're gigamaxing, you also have to make sure you don't feel so self-conscious about yourself. Like, if you've been hitting the gym, you're not so self-conscious. You can be like, "Oh, bro, yeah, look. Again, I know about the whole natural thing and like, oh, but bro, I don't even look that great because I just woke up out of bed and I don't even look that good because I don't even have a pump, bro." Calm down for a second. If you actually trained correctly, you would look good all the time. Okay? I mean, like, look at that, boys. Looking big. Flex your bicep real quick, bro. Don't be a coward. Flex your biceps real quick. Plus 10 confidence points. You're welcome. You're not like the rest of the monkeys who just clicked off at like 2, 3, 4, maybe even 30 seconds of this video. The first 30 seconds. Anyway, if you want to join a brotherhood full of strong men, you can click the second link in the description. You can join my email list because we might be cancelled. Other than that, welcome to our brotherhood.